Alright, welcome back. It is Monday morning. Maybe it's Monday morning. We're going to go straight into the lesson, no nonsense talk, because I heard some of y'all don't like having to listen to me ramble for the first minute or so of the video. So, straight into the video, no nonsense. Volume of pyramids and cones, again, super easy. There's one formula for the volume of a pyramid or cone. They're basically the same shape, except for one has a circular base and one doesn't. 1/3 capital B times H. Remember, capital B is the area of your base. Alright, so obviously with a cone, your base is a circle. Your pyramid could be a square, could be a rectangle, could be a triangle, could be a pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, dodecagon. I don't know what the 11-sided shape is. Dodecagon, I think it's 12. So, if you look, example 1, square pyramid, where it has a side length of 24 feet and it has a height of 9 feet. They want you to find the volume. So you don't really need to draw a picture, but for you visual learners, why not? Ooh, not bad. Okay, how do I draw a pyramid? Okay, not the best pyramid I've ever drawn. Not even close. Let's just imagine that height is 9 feet. And then each side is 24 feet long. Just imagine that's a pyramid. So, volume is 1/3 base times height. Your base is a square that is 24 by 24. So the area of your base is 24 times 24. And I've already said how many times now that I can't do mental math in my head. 576, and haven't memorized very high either. Bad habits. Feet squared. So volume is 1/3. The base is 576 feet squared. The height is 9 feet. Multiply that together, and you'll get 1,728 feet cubed, cubic feet. Ooh, the book didn't even put units. Oh yeah, they did in the answer, put units. And that's it. It's not very hard. And I'm surprised your book gives you the height every single time. It doesn't even give you like a slant height or anything to do with Pythagorean theorem to find. They just give it to you straight up. I don't know why they're feeling so generous. Example 2. They give you a cone. An upside down cone, however. Or is it an upright cone? Because the cone that you eat ice cream out of is that way. So which is the true way to have a cone? This way or flipped? Questions. These are the real questions that you need to be answering. 13.5 millimeters. Why they gotta give us decimals? And the height, 10 millimeters. So, find the volume. Alright? It's a cone. Our formula is 1/3 base times height, but that base is a circle with a radius that is half of 13.5, which is 6.75 millimeters. Okay, I just took half to find the radius, because for the formula for area of a circle, it is pi times radius squared. So it's going to be pi times 6.75 squared. And if we learned anything, we learned that this book uses the pi button. So if I do pi times 6.75 squared, 143 not cool. 1388153. That's ridiculous. No one would actually write that down, but oh well. So that's your base. So that means volume being 1/3 base times height being 10, multiplied by 10, divided by 3, you will get 477.129 yada yada yada. The book says round to the nearest cubic millimeters, the nearest whole number, so that would round to 477 millimeters cubed. The smart way to do this, instead of having all this ugliness, is to say 1/3 the area of your base is pi times 6.75 squared times height of 10, and type that all into your calculator at one time. So you're not having to write out weird long digits. Remember, I haven't told you this before, so don't remember. Learn for the first time to use parentheses around numbers. And you see there's our number. Rounded to nearest whole number is 477. And do I need to do much more? The answer is no, I don't need to do much more. But we'll do one more example. And the only thing now is if I put two things together, and I'm actually going to do number 14. If I put two things together, add the volumes together. The nice thing that I mentioned last time, I think, about volume is you don't have to worry about if like a base is being covered up by something else, and like not having to add two bases, but only adding like the bottom base if there's something stacked on top. You just add them together for volume. You don't have to worry about any of that. I'm attempting to draw, should have done this differently, number 14 if you're using my book, but basically it's a box with a cone cut out of it. I'm sure you're loving that drawing. But the dotted lines mean it's like cut out. Hopefully that makes sense. Alright, so it's a box with a cone cut out of it. So subtraction. So you're going to do box minus cone. So box volume. Volume is base times height. Alright, your base, let's use a different color. Your base, right, is this little bottom part there. So your base is a 9 by 9 square. Your height is 9. So that's 9 to the cubed. Who says that? 729. And then you're going to subtract the cone, which is 1/3 base times height. So the cone, right, has a base, but it shows its diameter is 5. So you need to take the radius, which would be 2.5. So minus 1/3. The base is a circle, right? What's the area of a circle? Pi times radius squared times, it's a multiplied sign, 2.5 squared. And what's the height of the cone? It's the same height as this box, 9. So if I do 1/3, again, parentheses are your friend, times pi times 2.5 squared times 9, I get that ugly mess. So minus 58.904, that's good enough. So if I subtract these two numbers, this one minus that one, you get 670.1-ish yards, which if you round to the nearest whole number, you'll get 670. Volume is cubed. I was just testing you. And that's it. That is all there is. No talking, no fun stuff, just the facts. See you in the next one.